Stop petting your horse on the nose. You are annoying him. I did 5 things today in Aarhus that I have never seen another owner do, and my nervous white horse who never lets me touch him followed me for the first time. Thing number 1 will make you feel guilty because you do it wrong every day. I put my hand on my old mare's neck and did nothing. Absolutely nothing for 2 minutes. Watch my hands in this video, they are not moving. We always brush, pat, fix. Horses hate busy hands. What they love is a hand that just rests and says, I am here, I am not going anywhere. That sigh you hear, that is not breathing. That is her saying thank you for finally doing nothing. Thing number 2 is why your horse pulls away from you, and I will prove it. I reached for my white horse's face and he said no. He turned his head, most owners chase. I did the opposite. I dropped my hand. I waited. If you do this, your horse will do this next, wait for it. 20 seconds later, he came back and slammed his nose into my hand, because horses love when you let them say no. When you give them permission to reject you, they start trusting you. If your horse pulls away, you are touching too much, not too little. But thing number 3 is the one that made my young mare make that crazy ugly face, and it is not where you think. Thing number 3, stop scratching where you want to scratch. Scratch where she can't reach. I scratch the withers right here where you see my hands digging in, not the nose. Horses scratch each other on the withers, not on the face. When I hit the right spot, she lifted her lip, stretched her neck, that ugly heaven face. If your horse doesn't make that face, you're scratching the wrong spot. Thing number 4, I did something that looks stupid. I sat down in the mud in Aarhus. Owners never sit. We stand over them like bosses. I sat and watched what happened. And thing number 5 is the most important and almost no one does it. I walked away first, while they were still happy. You see my hands empty, I am leaving. Most owners leave when the horse is bored and wants to go. That teaches your horse that being with you ends boring. If you leave while it still feels good, tomorrow your horse will run to you. I learned this the hard way last winter feeding in the cold. I used to stay too long. Now I leave early. And now they follow me to the gate. And when they follow to the gate, that is not about food. That is the test. A horse that follows to the gate when the bucket is empty is saying something. In the video with the different horses in Aarhus, watch the order they walk. The old brown mare leads, but she looks back. She checks if the others are coming. That is herd behavior. She is not leading because she is dominant. She is leading because she feels responsible. The nervous white horse walks in the middle. He never walks first, he never walks last. Middle is safe. And the young one walks last but trots to catch up every few steps. That trot is important. That little trot means I want to be close but I am still learning how. Most people miss this detail. There is another thing horses love that looks like nothing. Stillness after work. After being with people, after brushing, after training, horses love to just stand together and do nothing. In the footage, there is a moment where all 3 stand with their heads low, eyes half closed. No eating, no moving, just standing. Owners think the horse is bored and try to do more. But that stillness is the reward. Horses in a herd stand like that for hours. It is how they process the day. When different horses stand close enough that their shoulders touch, that is trust. The last thing that is rarely talked about. Horses love routine that is not perfect. Same field, same gait, same hands, same time, but small changes. A different brush. A different corner to stand in. Today the footage shows the horses in a different part of the field than usual. Same field in Aarhus, but the light hits different. The horses noticed. The young ones sniffed the fence for a long time because the wind changed. Horses love familiar places with small new details. It keeps their mind active without stress. That is why filming different horses in the same place still feels new. Same location, different personality, different reaction. The old mare doesn't care about new details. The white horse notices everything. The young one wants to play with it. If any of these 5 things felt familiar, that is a good sign. It means the horse is already trying to communicate and just waiting for a response. The brown mare with the soft eyes, the white horse that needs extra time, the young one that pushes and nibbles 3 different personalities, same field, same afternoon in Aarhus, completely different ways of saying the same thing. Trust does not look like tricks. It does not look like following or bowing or running when called. It looks like a sigh, like standing still, like a nose pressed into an open hand, like an ugly face when the right spot is scratched, like sitting close when sitting is an option, like following to the gate when there is no bucket. Those small moments are easy to miss when the focus is on training or feeding or cleaning. But those small moments are the whole relationship. Watch the footage again without sound. Watch the ears. Watch the tail. Watch how close the shoulders get. That tells more than any voiceover. The next time in the field, try just one of these. 1, not 5, do nothing with a hand resting. Or let a no be a no, or scratch the withers. Or sit down in the mud, or walk away first. And see which horse responds first. Usually it is not the horse expected. Usually it is the quiet one. Leave a comment which one was tried and what happened. The answers will be different for every herd, and that is exactly why horses are interesting to watch.